Hey, here's another movie review with Jay Jordan. Not in the car though. It feels naked doing this review. But Suicide Squad 2. I'm not gonna lie. I seen like the first half of the movie when it first came out, and I got bored with it, and I never watched the full movie. And I had seen a clip, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now. And I was like, what movie is this? And it was Suicide Squad, but it was like, I guess kind of towards like the third act. And so I'd never really seen it all the way through. And I said, man, I'm gonna check this movie out. So I took the time to check it out. I prefer Suicide Squad 1 more. And I'm a Will Smith fan, so I'm not sure if because Will Smith was in it. But I feel like it was an overall better movie. Suicide Squad 2 was very colorful. I think James Gunn directed Suicide Squad 2. I think he directed 1. I'm not sure, but I think he did 2. It's a lot more colorful. I prefer DC to be a little bit more darker and gloomy. I think that's when that time where DC was trying to emulate too much on Marvel. And what makes DC is that it's not Marvel. What makes it DC is a little bit more darker, it's a little bit more gloomier. Their characters have a little bit more tragedy that's associated with their and trauma associated with their characters. And Suicide franchise as a film is fresh. I really did enjoy number 1. I think the Harley Quinn is one of the outstanding characters of the DC universe. I'm not sure she's going to be in this new James Gunn universe, but she was a standout. She's definitely the embodiment of Harley Quinn. I will say Iris. I get his last name messed up every time. I call that dude Elbow, but Iris from The Wire. He did a phenomenal job. I think got a little hokey in the middle. Stallone, that's the shark. It was interesting character choice, but it fit. It got hokey. Coach Viola Davis as Amanda Waller always kills. I think she's a great Amanda Waller, actually. Another person I hope they don't change because I think she embodies that character phenomenal. She gives you that uneasy settling of, can I trust this lady or not trust this lady? Is she good or is she evil? And I think she portrays that in that character perfectly. And Amanda Waller's character has to be that. It's not as cut and dry as Fury moves more in espionage because in essence SHIELD is a secret organization. Amanda Waller doesn't mind toting the ground, and Amanda Waller's a lot more colder than Nick Fury. And so sometimes you can question her morality on things. And I think Viola Davis just really nails that home. And so she did an outstanding job as Amanda Waller. The premise of the Starfish Project Starfish was interesting. That is a actual DC villain. They had a brief stint in the animated series dealing with that villain. But I think that was the first ever theatrical iteration of that villain, Celerio. I think I'm saying it right. He has the ability to control. He like drops like little mini starfish and takes over the city, which was a cool premise for that. But I do believe Suicide Squad 1 was a better movie overall. So my overall review for Suicide Squad 2, I'll give it a 6. Not the best DC movie, not the worst. Good moments, interesting moments. It was a little bit too colorful for me. I think compared to the other one, if the Suicide Squad 1 was colorful like that, then I think it wouldn't have been such a jarring difference. And also a lot of the returning characters weren't the standouts from the first one. So without Will Smith being there and things like that, it was noticeable. And I think, when you're doing franchises, continuity of the same characters matter. And so, especially trying to establish a brand, and with DC at that time was really behind and trying to catch up to Marvel. So, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you think about Suicide Squad 2. Did you like it? You didn't like it? It's all right. Nah, pass. Let me know what you think. All right. See y'all.